Okay. Video processing. So that means my saga of stupid video is just about here. Just about on the YouTubes. By the time you see this, it's already done. I don't know, when you guys look at this bike, does it look big to you? Does it make my ass look big? My ass makes my ass look big. People see this, they say, oh, that's a big bike. I don't really see it as a big bike. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's because I had the Ultra, and the Ultra is heavier, bigger. So I'm noticing the smallness more. I don't know. Alright, now, here I go getting on the bike, right? And I know a lot of you Goldwing types, and maybe even Harley types will say, oh my god, how dare you blaspheme by getting on the bike this way? Too bad. See how easy that is? I don't know why. It's so darned important to get on a certain way. If you get on the bike and you're alright, why worry? A very sloppily lazy turn. Nobody here. Nobody here. The place is a ghost town. Road closed. That's where I practice. I'm only doing 40. That ain't half bad. So I was watching a video by Do It With Dan, and he got pulled over and in big trouble. And I thought, I think it was it Do It With Dan? I think it was Do It With Dan. In the video, he mentioned that his buddy got arrested for some video that they made. The cops came and arrested him. They ended up getting thrown out of court for various whatevers, but still, somebody saw a video they did, sent the police to arrest the guy. I know that in some countries the cops watch the videos. I know, well, in America, obviously, somebody must have watched something. And I wonder, I mean, if I'm doing 55 and a 45, is a cop going to come and give me a ticket because they saw it on my video? Oh my. As if to underscore the point that I should slow down, a gaggle of deer just went by. Well, well, well. Well, that gives you pause, doesn't it? Alright, so now I'm heading home. And I hope that if I do speed, I don't get a ticket from cops watching my YouTube videos. That would suck. Or all the stop signs I run. God. That would suck. I could have gone, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. After this GMC, though, it's mine. It's all mine. It's all mine. Okay. Oh, my heated seat feels so nice right now. Temperature is 54 degrees. That's a wonderful temperature. I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. I am of Irish and English and Scottish and Welsh extraction. I know this via DNA testing and also research on the, what do they call those? Ancestry.com type thing. So, I'm 58% British. And that includes Irish, and British Irish, they call it on the thing. And this was very much confirmed for me when I was in Ireland a couple of years ago. I was walking around in July. It was late July. I'm walking around the city of Kilkenny. That's where my mom's grandmother was born and raised. Mary Egan. And as I'm walking around, just wearing a t-shirt, jeans, you know, dressed like it's like a room temperature, taking pictures of stuff, and I happened to look at my phone and I wanted to check the weather to see if it was going to rain later on, and I noticed that the temperature was 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm walking around with a t-shirt on, and it's perfect weather. I don't feel hot, I don't feel cold, and I'm looking around me and everybody else dressed just like me. You know, dressed just in shirt, no jackets or anything like that. And that's when I realized, oh, that's why. Because my ancestors spent so much time living in that kind of environment that my body is naturally adapted to that. The other parts of me, in case you didn't know, are Danish, German, French, and Portuguese. Isn't that cool? And I'm 0.08% Ashkenazi, which I looked up, and that's a German Jew. So I'm going to go to Israel and get in a settlement for my 0.08% Jewishness. I think those DNA test things are pretty cool. I haven't done the Ancestry.com one, just the 23andMe. And it also, the 23andMe, they also will look at your medical stuff, tell you what you're allergic to, what your propensity for things is, blah, blah, blah. And if the scientists in the world identify a gene for a disease, like, we have identified a gene for Alzheimer's, we have identified the gene for macular degeneration, then they will compare that, they'll look at that gene and see if they can find it in my DNA thing. And so there's all these horrible diseases, and they send you a report telling you what your risk is, and I don't have 99.9% of them, but I do have 2 of the genes that cause Alzheimer's. I have 2 of the genes that cause macular degeneration, which is basically unavoidable blindness in your 60s. And I have 1 of the genes that makes it more likely that I will have a blood clot problem. And I found out about the blood clot gene after I had my blood clot, my DVT in my left leg. So I'm on a blood thinner the rest of my life now because of that. Oh well. So that's another reason I'm enjoying things now, because I'm 49 years old. I'll be 50 in September. And if I start going blind with the drusen in the eyes from macular degeneration, then my motorcycle days will be over. I'm hoping that never happens. I hope they come up with something. Hope I don't get it or need to treat it. But I think it's better to know. I'll probably be like 72 years old, blind, and not know who I am from the Alzheimer's, but at least I know, and now it makes me enjoy more now. I'm not going to postpone, I'll do it when I retire. No, shit, I'm doing that now. I'm not waiting, because you never know. Hell, deer could jump out right now and end my life, so. But at least I know. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Would you want to know? A lot of people don't want to take that DNA test. And it could come back to bite me in the ass, because maybe someday an insurance company will say, we're not covering you because you have blah, blah, blah gene. And I'll be like, oh, damn it. Oh, well. My stupid early adopting ass. Alright, this is my Kaylee 7. I'm about to go home, change vehicles, and then take my sweet pea and my quasi-stepson, Noah, out to lunch. Hopefully we're going to go to a buffet that has country cooking. It just depends on what they decide. Alright, I'll talk to you later.